Hey YouTube, Mark Hoffman here, and we finally made it. It is Friday, so finally I get to relax a little bit this evening, and I'm going to show you a knife tonight. Now, I am going to be going down a little bit of a memory lane here, and I actually found my first knife. Now, this is not my first knife. This wasn't the one that I had for the very first time. I think I've lost that one to time, and I think I may have broken the blade or something, but I remember the model and I remembered what it looked like. And sometimes when you get your first knife, you remember what it looks like. You may not remember the brand, you may not remember specifically what steel it may have been, or how many blades it was. But for me, I remembered a blue handle and a very specific shape of knife. And then I also remembered that there was a samurai somewhere on the knife. And that knife was this one. Now, this is not the exact one that I had many years ago, but I believe I was about 7. And my dad was getting ready to take me on a Boy Scout camp out. And of course, I should have probably had gotten a Victorinox Spartan or something like that, but I chose this knife. Now, I remember my dad saying you could choose any knife in this case, and it was probably a case of knives that were probably under $20. You know, it was the cheap knives. My dad probably knew that I was not going to cherish this knife, probably just break it or lose it. And so I chose this one. I remember specifically why. Because I saw a samurai on it, and then when I opened up the case, I saw this beautiful blue handle. And this knife here is brand new. I actually don't expect to carry it. This is well, it's made by Frost, but it is branded under their Steel Warrior line, and this is the Choctaw. And this is a design by the Frost Company, and it was a very interesting knife. And when you look at it, it is very interesting. So let me get this tested 56 to 58 Rockwell sticker off of here. And let me see if I can clean that smudge off of the blade very quickly. I just got this in the mail, and I am just this is going down memory lane for me. So I remembered getting this knife, and I loved the shape of the blade. The blade was beautiful. It was a classic clip point blade, but actually what it reminded me of was the Bowie knife. Now, a few months or maybe even a year before this camp out, we had actually gone to the Alamo, and I got to see the original Bowie knife, and I just remember this shape, this clip shape, this really drastic drop, nice point, a little bit of belly, and I always thought that was so cool. That was such a cool shape to me. But then when I saw the handle, I thought, man, that blue bone is just beautiful. That beautiful sky blue, Texas blue sky. And then when you got it in the hand, actually didn't feel too bad. It really feels good in the hand. It's a 3-finger knife, but at that time it was almost a 4-finger knife for me. And then you can actually choke up here. And then you can get your 3 fingers in there, and then your index finger right there. You could even choke up over here for some drastic push cutting. And to be fair, this was not a bad choice. Now, at that time, I think my dad paid about $15, maybe $12 for it. And I just threw it in my pocket. I just carried it. Now, one of the reasons why he actually liked it was because it locked. It did have a back lock. Now, granted, this is not going to be the most amazing knife, but you have a decent steel 440 steel. It's made in China. It's not made in Pakistan, which I am thankful for. But you got these beautiful large nickel silver bolsters. Very nice, I guess you could say, pommel back here. And it really was a beautiful, beautiful knife. But not only that, it's very, very slim, very easy to carry, very useful. You can actually pierce through things, cut things, use it. And this knife was my first knife. I can't believe I actually have it again, because I knew what it looked like. I had a feeling of what it was. And then I saw Knife Chats with Tobias. Tobias was actually talking about the Choctaw, and I said to myself, that's the knife. But the problem was I couldn't find the blue. The blue was really, really hard to find for some reason. And of course I could go to probably Cutlery Corner and go to their website or whatever, but I like to get my knives off of eBay. And for me, this one popped up on eBay and I got it for $9. So for me, I'm very, very happy to say I have my first knife once again. And yes, it's not the most amazing first knife, but it was my first knife. And I'm just really thankful to have it once again. So I thought you guys would enjoy this little bit of memory lane with me, and just enjoy seeing my very first knife. Now, it's definitely not what you would have expected, I guess, but for me, that blue is still very beautiful. So thank you guys again for sitting here listening to me waffle on about my past and a little bit of a story. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Till the next one, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.